What? You traded Lonzo Ball for Isaac Okoro. And so, obviously, on the front end, the one thing about the Chicago Bulls that we know from Michael Reinsdorf and Jerry Reinsdorf is the loyalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
The injury to Lonzo Ball, still languishing with the organization, going through the injuries, missing time, where you had NBA pundits telling you, the Bulls are a Lonzo Ball away from being able to be at the top of the East. I heard that a million times, which was never true, by the way. It was never, Lonzo Ball was not the elixir to fix the Chicago Bulls.
But when he went down, what year would that have bbeen? 22?
1999.
Yeah, exactly. When year did he go down? 21 or 22?
2 years ago. Yeah, seems like he's been here forever.
I think it was 21.
Yeah.
They were number 1 seed in the East.
It was the 21-22 season because I think it was that
January of 20.
Yeah, January 2022 that he got hurt.
Okay. So he went down. I think they were the top seed in the East.
Okay.
They had a pretty darn good team.
Mm.
And do I think they would have won the title? I don't. I think they would have had a fine season. And then he didn't come back for almost 3 years.
Right. And the Bulls stuck with him.
Correct.
They could have made a settlement. All right, let's just figure this out so I can get you out of here.
He's going to take all the money. He's not going to give you a break.
Yeah.
And that's why they were able to get him to sign for $10 million a year, a 2-year deal, which made him exceptionally attractive to teams that are competing for a title. Cleveland, they were the top seed. You have all these different teams called. My question is, Isaac Okoro? And I know C-Red Fred, who's a diehard Bulls fan, has this guy in the Hall of Fame already. I've been reading with great interest some of the debate online. He averages 8 points a game. Is he a good defender? Yeah, he's a very good defensive player. Guess what? I need more than defenders right now. I need guys that, now, can he get a chance to maybe take his game to another level because he's got nobody around him to stop him? In Cleveland, he wasn't going to play that much. Maybe.
He's just a roster spot.
That's what it looks like to me.
Let's be honest. He's just a roster spot. And again, if you get anything from him defensively at 6'5", 6'6" at his position, that's great. But I just see this as a nothing trade. Like if Ball's healthy, he helps Cleveland. But the problem is he wasn't helping the Bulls enough because he wasn't healthy enough. He ended the season with a wrist issue that he's not going to get surgery, right. Ball, but he had a wrist in. So, I mean, he's glass man. I remember Stephen A. Smith a few years ago talking about Lonzo Ball. You remember this whole thing? Well, Stephen A. Smith was talking about Lonzo Ball and whether or not he can lift out of a chair. Remember this a couple years ago?
I do remember that.
How about this?
Stephen A., who are your sources, bro? Please tell me who your sources are. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to stop yapping. And I actually like you, man. I don't even know you like that. But I like you. I'm coming back, man. Come on.
Yes, Stephen A. said he couldn't move. Like, he had him in a wheelchair.
He did.
It's like he couldn't, like Lonzo Ball's not coming back. And then he had to film a video of him rising out of the chair on the bad leg. He was fine. I remember that like it was yesterday.
The fact that he made it back is super cool. It's a testament to his work ethic, number one, and 1A, modern medicine, what they were able to do. No one has ever come back from the type of surgery he had.
The doctors didn't know.
They didn't know what
no
one has ever returned to elite athletic play with that injury. But let's try. And that guy worked his tail off and got back. The bottom line is that you wake up this morning just like you did on Friday, like you did on Thursday, like you did 6 weeks ago. You have the single worst front office in my lifetime in Chicago sports. Arturis and Mark Eversley are truly incompetent at their jobs. They're not bad. They're incompetent.
Just understand the Chicago Bulls for years not picking up the phone to make a deal. And then when you pick up the phone and make a deal, it's a deal like this one. And once again, the bottom line of all of this with the Bulls is, once again, making a deal with no draft picks.
Correct.
Again, you have nothing to show for your future. You continue to make these. That's a cursory move we saw over the weekend, to me. Cursory move. Okoro's just a guy, Cap. More likely won't start. He'll be coming off the bench, less than 10 points a game. He may fit with Billy, but not a guy that's going to be this huge difference maker. You want to get Ball off the team, so you did, because you have a number of guards you believe in. But here's the thing. They actually pick up the phone, and then that's the deal that you make. That's it. So think about the Zach LaVine deal and the DeMar DeRozan, all this. Still, no draft picks out of it.
Okay, so Shay walked in here, and I had seen this. I was going to use it. But, Shay, why don't you read the number of plays they traded and got zero first-round picks back?
DeMar, LaVine, Caruso, and Lonzo. All four of them netted the Bulls 0 new draft picks. 0. It's unbelievable. And it's compounded stupidity because everybody in and around the league is saying the Bulls could have gotten a pick for Lonzo at the deadline. They didn't move him. They extended him. But they didn't extend him to big money. It was, what, $20 million
Yeah,
a
10
year?
a year for 2 years.
$10 million a year. Do you know what that is? That's filler that you can put in a trade so you can meet salary matching requirements. Instead, they traded him in a 1-for-1 for a guy who just was awful, next to unplayable in a playoff run for Cleveland. Like, awful in the playoff run. You traded Lonzo. You gave him a salary filler deal, and then you moved him in a 1-for-1 trade after not moving him for a pick at the deadline when reportedly you could have. It's unbelievably stupid.
This is who they are, though. This is who they are, so I'm not surprised. Also, I would say from Michael Reinsdorf's standpoint, Cap, the best move that they made was a second-round pick for cash. You can put more money into the coffers?
Yeah, look.
Cap, it's 2025. You really doing cash considerations? Really? Can you get any money from it? We could use more money. Because the Bulls could use more money. I don't know if you know. They have tag days. They got people outside the West Side with a tin can.
Yeah,
just looking to put some money into it. You know that, right?
It is truly
it's amazing.
Pathetic that, and again, is there anybody we want to draft at 45? Well, we can get, I don't know. What'd they get? $500,000? $1 million? I don't know how much they got.
Yeah, cash considerations.
And no, we'll just go down to 55. You passed in the second round before on Jalen Brunson. Oh, he's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Nikola Jokic, 2-time MVP, could have been 3. He's really good. And I can come up with a list of guys that went in the second round or undrafted that are really good or had really good NBA careers. What they do over there is truly pathetic and embarrassing.
That's what it is.
But keep filling the building, man. Keep filling the building. And then Arturas doesn't even have the temerity to speak on draft night. Instead, he sends out Mark Eversley, who was horrific in his presentation. I mean, you want to talk about not firing up a fan base. And then they ask for patience? We're going to take a step back? Back from what? The precipice of death?
This is who the Chicago Bulls are. And so if the Bulls fan is thinking, oh, we can just be able to get into the playoffs now because of other injuries, the Bulls did not help themselves. In an opportunity to be able to get better in the Eastern Conference with injuries to Indiana and Boston, you think they would try to get better, and they have not. It's the same team. Cash considerations in the second round. Isn't that something?
It's insanity.
It's like something from 10 years ago that you do.
Well, we have enough players on the roster. Yeah. Guess what? You're telling me that your roster's so good that you couldn't take a ticket, a lottery ticket on, well, you know what? That guy right there from France, Australia, or Seton Hall can't help us.
Nope.
Take a shot.
Because there's a buzz in the building, and Eversley told you so.
But look
buzzing.
At Jerry's other team, the White Sox. Are they going to win the division? No. Are they going to win the World Series? Obviously not. But guess what? When they made a trade for Garrett Crochet, he said, I want that, and I want you to throw in that too. And guess what? That looks right now on the surface. Kyle Teal had, 3 hits yesterday?
It's an even trade almost.
He had the double to put you ahead.
Yeah.
All right. If I was a Sox fan, I would be excited that, hey, man, if we do a couple things in the offseason, we could be a reasonably decent team and keep building.
No question.
I see progress. I do.
Absolutely. A road to 61 wins.